I'm here with Charlie Shuffler, producer, artist. Do you do anything else?
Um, yeah, bro. I not officially, but I'm getting into like creative directing videos and shit like that. Yeah, I do other things, but yeah, definitely the intro for sure. Known as a music producer first.
How have you been like working during like this COVID thing?
Man, at first it was difficult. Like back in I think it was like March or April. It was a lot. It was difficult because like a lot of the labels weren't funding sessions, and then like a lot of the studios shut down. Obviously, but then after that, like break, I think it was like through June or something like that. After that, the studios started opening up again. But a lot of it was like home studio sessions, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like official studio sessions. But I mean, lately everything's been back to normal. I've been working a lot, trying to stay busy. But yeah, definitely took a hit for like 3 4 months. It was like a real lockdown. Not much work to do, but lately it's been good.
What have you been doing like to keep yourself busy like since you weren't able to work that much?
Um, I mean, during that time, I mean, now I'm busy, but during that time, like I'm lucky because I have roommates, so I really just would chill with my roommates, play a lot of video games. I would work on like my own like work on my own beats by myself, and then maybe like email them to an artist or whatever. I'd always try to stay busy in that regard. At least, like I said, at least make beats on my own and email them out. But yeah, I'd just stay busy, bro. Like everyone else, play video games, watch TV, kick it with my roommates, and just try to stay safe during that time for sure. Because I mean, as a producer, bro, there's always a lot of work to be done. Like even if you can't be in the studio, you could always be making beats on your own, trying to build a little catalog or portfolio. So when you do link with the artist or whoever you have beats ready, or emailing them out, whatever. So
Taking it back to like your earlier days, who were like some of your musical inspirations growing up?
damn, bro, I have so many inspirations. So bear with me. And I'm probably gonna leave out some. I'd be forgetting, but my brother, I don't know, he was actually in a band. So when I was growing up, he gave me a Jimi Hendrix book. So I was really inspired by Jimi Hendrix. I love his music to this day. Um, and so I really fucked with like that shit for sure. Um, but like, dude, I could like Tyler the Creator was huge for me, bro. Lil Wayne. Um, Damn, bro, I could go on. Like even like when I first started making beats, like Uzi, like I was listening to Uzi, Playboy Cardi. Um, just I'm missing a lot of people, bro. I can't even think off the top of my head, but like definitely when I was like a younger kid before I even made music, it was like Jimi Hendrix, Lil Wayne. I used to listen to a lot of Nas, Andre 3000, Outkast. Yeah,
Was
for
Kid
sure.
Cudi an inspiration?
Kid Cudi, yeah, thank you. Yeah, Kid Cudi definitely. That's crazy. You mentioned Kid Cudi, bro, because like throughout, I mean, to this day, he's like one of my favorite artists. But like in middle school and high school, he was like my favorite artist, like for sure. Oh, and Young Thug for sure too, like Cudi and Thug. But yeah, Cudi was like a huge inspiration, bro, for sure.
When did you start like producing, and then like when did you begin to take it like seriously, like a career?
Um, so like I started making beats. I think I made like in like late 2015, early 2016, but nobody rapped on them until 2016. And then I didn't really I'm trying to think when I started like making money and like able to like have a career off of it cuz I think it was probably I quit my job in 2017, I think. Yeah, I quit my job in 2017. So whenever it was like 20 like April of 2017 is when I quit my job. So yeah, that's when I started taking it really serious and like trying to like get placements and like realize, all right, because before when I was making music, I never like knew how to make money off of it. I was just making music, you know what I'm saying? So then once I realized and learned how to make money off of it, that's when I was like, all right, I could actually like do this for a living and like do something I love as a living and as a career. So yeah.
You started in football, right? Like college football. Like you started making music in at college, right?
Yeah, yeah. So like what happened was I had gone to college in the school in Nebraska. I was playing football. And then I got hurt. So then I'd be in my dorm. And then shout out my boy. Like I had like four homies. And I mean I had a lot of friends, but like my four good homies, 4 or 5 good homies. And like I was like, yo, I want to make beats, whatever. And yeah, so like it was so bad. Like I did not even know like what I was doing at all. Um, like that shit's honestly, it's crazy, bro. Cause I was just listening to some shit I made like back then. You know what I'm saying? Like this morning. But yeah, no, shit was so bad. But yeah, I'll just be in my dorm room and I'll just be trying to like mess around with Logic and FL Studio at the time and just try to learn. Like not even necessarily try to make a good beat, but just literally just try to learn the program. Cause I didn't know how to like work the program. And then yeah, and then I came back home and then I stopped because I was like, oh, I can't really do anything with this, you know. And then my boy Luis or Young Plug, he pretty much was like, because I used to post like on SoundCloud like these shitty ass beats, and then I stopped. Like I said, I was like mad insecure about it, and then I came back, and my boy Young Plug was like, "Yo, bro, why don't you keep making beats?" This is like late 2015, early 2016. It's like, why don't you keep making beats? Like I fuck with them. Like I want to rap on them, whatever. And I was like, word, like nobody has ever like wanted to rap on my beats, right? So I was like, all right, bet. And so then he pretty much just telling me, he's like, yo, keep making beats, like keep going, yada yada yada. Like these are like you're getting better. And so then because of him, I really kept going harder because he was like fucking with the beats. Not only was he like rapping on them, even like whatever, even if they sucked, he would like tell me, like encourage me, like, yo, keep going, yeah, yada yada yada. So yeah,
A
that's kind
battery in
of
your back.
huh?
Put a battery in your back just to.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And like he definitely like that's my boy, you know, it's like my brother to this day. And, you know, I had a lot of good homies at the time who were encouraging me, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just him, but he definitely was the like main one who was like rapping on him, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I definitely had like a lot of support from my friends and shit like that, which is like huge, bro. Cause like I said, like making music and putting it out, or at least for me, like I was really insecure about it, and like a lot of people from my area, like my high school, whatever. Cause I was fresh out of high school at that point. So yeah, a lot of people from my area, they were like making music, like they would like clown you for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like try like especially because I sucked too. So it wasn't like I was making music and I was good. Like I sucked. So they'd be clowning me and shit like that. So, you know, it's cool. It's cool, but definitely like shout out to my boys because they definitely kept me going.
And how did your relationship with like Goth Boy Click start? Like, how'd you get on their radar?
Um, So basically, it was all through my boy Cold Heart. And damn, this was kind of a minute ago. I'm trying to think. Okay, so I found him on Twitter, like randomly, bro. Like someone retweeted him, or I don't know. You already know how Twitter is. Like sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like I just found him, whatever. Clicked on his profile, whatever, and then that moment he like tweeted, "Oh, I need beats" or whatever. Dropped his emails. All right, cool. I have barely made beats, bro. Like I had sent him like 5 beats. And then one of them at the time got like 20,000 plays or something like that on SoundCloud. And that at the time, like, I mean, that still is a lot of plays, but at the time that was like a shit ton to me. Like all the songs I had made only got like 50 plays or 100 plays. So like that song getting 20,000 plays was like, oh shit. Like, I'm on, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I made it.
Like, that
And
was
so,
never, right?
huh?
Never. That was the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was never. And then yeah, from there, well, me and Coldheart kept making music, but then from there, I like did my research because I saw like who he was. Like I was like, oh, it's Goth Boy Click. Kind of like learned about that group, and then they would post flyers to like events or parties, and then I'll just pull up and like meet everyone type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like yeah, it's kind of that's how I got connected with Peep and everyone else was like literally all through Cold Heart because we made that song. And then yeah, I would just be on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, be like, oh, there's a party in downtown LA, like let's go. And I'd like me and my friends would go, and then I'd just kind of like be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I'd be like, oh, I'm Charlie Shuffler, like I'm the one who produced this song, and they'd be like, oh, you're Charlie, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? That's how it kind of like network like that.
Do you remember your first interaction with Peep?
Dude, I'm trying to remember. I do remember. Yeah, I get it mixed up because it was a kind of a crazy time period. But one of the first times, I don't know if it was the very first time, but like we just met at this spot called I think I forget what it's called, bro. It's called like the Dragon's Den or some type of venue in LA. But everyone used to go there, and yeah, like one of the first times we linked or whatever was there. It was like a show. I think somebody was performing like Cold Heart or Tracy or maybe someone was just DJing. I don't know. There was something going on, but yeah, I met him. I met him at like a little show, and then yeah.
How'd that relationship go from like just like linking up with him in person to actually making music?
So like I said, we had a bunch of mutuals. So like once I started making music for Cold Heart and shit like that, and then um I had pretty much like hit up Pete, and I was like, and I just sent him. I just emailed him beats. Like we didn't even really work in person. I just emailed him beats, and then he was like, he hopped on a couple of them, and this is like May of 2016, and then he dropped Crybaby, and I had produced two songs on Crybaby, and I was like, oh shit, this is dope. And then from there, like once I knew he used my beats and he fucked with me, it was like a lot easier to like push like hang out with everyone in person. Cause like I said, like now I have like a little catalog that people can know me by. I'd be like, oh, I'm Charlie Shuffler, like I produced these songs, whatever, like you know what I'm saying? And then I had to kind of have a reason for being around. But yeah, that's pretty much how it developed. Like literally it was just like being in the scene with everyone type of thing, and then just like emailing him beats, and yeah, it just went off from there.
Do you think that the track "Me and You" by Peep and Coldheart will like get this big after it released on all streaming platforms?
Nah, dude, it's crazy. It really is crazy, bro. Cause like we made that song so long ago, so like no, I didn't foresee like any like again, bro. Like I'm still like working and trying to come up, but I didn't realize that like the music I made would get this big. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't realize it, like so many people would fuck with it. But yeah, no, I did not realize Me and You was gonna pop off like that. Like it really is going crazy. Um, like I said, it's just surreal, bro. Because now I have like a formula, and like when I work, like I have like a goal. Like all right, I want this song to be big. But at the time, I was just like learning how to make music for real. So like I was just like sending out beats that I thought were dope, and then like they got on it, and then like I remember hearing the song back in like 2016 or 2017 or something like that, and I never thought I didn't even think the song was ever gonna come out. Like I didn't even know that was gonna be a thing, and then yeah, it came out, and then I was like, oh, dope, like the song's out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna go crazy. But then I didn't know it was gonna go crazy, crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah, like
saying? So
radio play on K Rock and stuff. Yeah.
right, right. I never thought that song would be on the radio or like I said, like especially during that time period, bro. I never really at that time. Now I do, but at the time I didn't like envision myself being like a producer, like full time. So it's just crazy to think about. Like that was my mindset, and now look where the song is at.
In the last couple months, Crybaby and Hellboy are both now on all streaming platforms. Do you think
Yeah,
your profile has like risen since then?
yeah, for sure, dude, for sure. And like I tell everyone, bro, like Pete really like all the people who worked with Pete, bro, he really put us all in a great position to succeed. You know what I'm saying? And like for me, I'm trying to use that platform, that boost or whatever, to try to like make my own wave now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't wanna be like that wave is dope as hell. But for me it's like I'm now using that platform to like jump on to like bigger things for myself because I don't want to be like using someone else's name for the rest of my life to keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like yeah, it definitely has helped. Definitely has gave like everyone a boost for sure. Um, but yeah, dude, like now like I've been able to use that platform that like I'm blessed with, and I've been making like a lot more pop music and like R&B, like pop, like R&B house music. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like really dive into the pop lane. Um, yeah, because I'm trying to like just switch over and be like a full-time pop producer for sure.
What's your process when it comes to sampling? And like, how do you pick the songs that you want to sample?
I don't really sample anymore just because like it's a bitch to clear it, or it can
Yeah.
be. It could be like really hard to clear. Um, but like at the time, like when I did sample heavy, pretty much what I would do, I would just be on. I mean, like every once in a while I'll sample, but like when I really was into that shit, I would just go on YouTube, bro, and just like literally just be like searching through like correct old ass songs and like these like alternative or like emo songs or whatever, and then I'll just try to like keep going in and in and in and like try to find shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was literally just like on YouTube searching stuff up, or maybe one of my artists boy, like my boy Dripping So Pretty, like he'll be like, oh, like you should sample this, like blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But it was all just about like word of mouth, or just like typing one thing in and then just following like like the related videos and just keep going into that hole.
You did a photo shoot and a video shoot with YS from Compton. Do you two have music on the way?
Yeah, bro. We have a bunch of music coming out. We have like 4 or 5 songs coming out. Like I think like next month or the month after. We have a yeah. That's my boy, bro. Shout out to YS. Great dude. He's a
Link
great
up.
dude. Huh?
How'd you two link up?
Oh, we linked up because my manager. So I think I can't remember when. This is back in like February, bro. My manager was pretty much like, "Yo, get in the studio with YS. Like, he has a session. Like, yada yada yada. You want like." And like at the time, I had never really made music. Like you'll hear the songs, but like I have never really heard music or I never made music like I did with YS. So I was like, oh, all right. Like I was kind of nervous. I didn't know what to expect. And then
This
yeah,
is
I
a
pulled
different
up.
lane, right?
Huh?
It's like a different lane, right?
Exactly, bro. It's a whole different lane, whole different lane. So I was like, all right, bet. Like fuck it. Like you know what I'm saying? And so I pulled up and we have like 4 or 5 songs coming out, but we have a bunch of unreleased music, like 12 unreleased songs or something like that. So yeah, we just got to work when we linked up, and yeah, that's my brother, man. Like like I said, he's a great dude, great dude.
Are there any other West Coast rappers you're trying to work with?
Um, dude, I don't really keep it a stack with you, bro. I don't really listen to a lot of West Coast rap. Um, YS, I listen to YS and shit. I used to listen to a lot of Bay Area music, bro. But like I said, like lately, I don't really listen to. I mean, I don't want to say I just I would work with the West Coast rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I wouldn't, and I can make West Coast music. There's just no one off top right now that I'm like that I could be like, oh, I want to work with this person. But like I said, when someone plays it and I don't know who the artist is, I'm like, oh, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just not fully like into that type of music to be like, oh, I want to work with this person specifically. Like I'm kind of like wrapped up in this like it's kind of like messed up. Or no, it's not messed up. It's a good thing. But I've been like so focused on like pop music and like alternative music. That's what I've been like really listening to, and like kind of like in like a hole of like that
The
type of
zone.
music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You managed the artist Ikeem. Wait, do you still do that? I saw that in the interview like a couple years ago.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like officially manage him like now, but I definitely like that's just my boy. So like if he ever has any questions, or like if I could connect him with somebody, I always like try to. You know what I'm saying? Like I always like help him out, but um Yeah, but like I couldn't like it is a manager situation, but it's more just like a homie situation. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
a mentor type thing?
Yeah, kinda. I not. It's just like I have a little bit more experience in him, and I have a little bit more like connections with like industry things. So I always just try to plug him in the best way I can. You know what I'm saying?
And I know last year you lost your friend and fellow producer, Hella Sketchy.
Hmm.
And what ways did he impact you when he was alive, and what ways did he impact you after he passed?
So when he was alive, bro, he was the first producer I worked with. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like he was literally the first producer I worked with. We made, dude, we to this day we have like so many collab beats. We have like, you know what I'm saying? So like just being a like when he was alive, bro, like his energy's crazy, and like his musical, like his creative mind is crazy, bro. Like before he's an artist, we'd be working on beats, and then I'd be like, oh shit, like I didn't even think about that, or like how he did something, and then I kind of would like take what he would do and what I knew, and then like kind of like make it my own thing. But yeah, he was so creative, bro, that like it just like had an impact on me whenever we'd work. It just make me go crazier because I'd be like he would go so crazy. I'd be like, all right, like I gotta like step out of my own element and go crazy too to match him. Um, and yeah, same thing when he started making music and I started producing for him, not with him. Then we would go crazy because his work. We'd make so many songs, like we'd make a bunch of songs, and same thing. Like he's just super creative, bro. Like as an artist, he's super creative. As a producer, he's super creative. So just whenever I would work with him in any regard, it would just be like forcing me to step out of my box. You know what I mean? So um that's one of the ways he impacted me for sure. Because like now I take that same mindset to step out of my box, step out of my element, to this day. But yeah, and then when he passed, it definitely affected me and still affects me because it just made me like really it really made me what's the word I'm looking for, like just savor life way more. You know what I mean? Like it made me like even when Pete passed too, like I never took pictures. Like I never flicked up with anyone. I never took pictures with my friends or recorded like moments. But as soon as Pete passed, like I started recording, not
Yeah.
everything obviously, but I started taking pictures with my friends and like wanting to take pictures of things and videos of things like way more. I never used to do that until Pete passed. But then yeah, same thing with Sketchy, bro. Like that shit was crazy, bro. Like RIP. Um, but yeah, it just made me really be thankful for life, bro. Um, and it made me have a different perspective on my friends, on my family, and yeah, it's sad because I didn't necessarily like I obviously I value life, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it really took me to like lose two people to really be like, okay, like life is very, very, very precious. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very precious, and um, I take that same mindset with like how I treat my friends and like how I move as a young man, and I try to be I just have a different mindset towards life. Like I just realize how precious it is, and like I said, I didn't realize how like like someone could be gone in a blink of an eye. So yeah, bro, like just now I'm really like thankful for memory, like experiences and memories are really important to me now. You know what I'm saying? Where before it was like obviously they're important to everyone, but now they're really important. Like with my friends and stuff like that. I always try to make it a big deal to for everyone to come together and like we do things like Friendsgivings and that cute little shit like that. Like I always try to like stick together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like I said, life is short, bro. Life is short, and it's like I said, sadly, it took me to like I had to lose two people to really just value everything and yeah, but that definitely it's a him and Peep's impact, bro. Like both of them, you know what I'm saying? Like now I try to carry on both of their legacies in the healthiest and best way I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. What's next for you? Like musically or with anything?
Um, so yeah, like we mentioned earlier, I got songs with YS dropping. I just had a song with my boy Samville drop. We have more songs coming out. We have a bunch of unreleased songs, but yeah, bro. I mean, I'm working with my boy Brendan Savage. That's my brother. Um, but yeah, bro. Like I was telling you earlier, my main thing now is I'm really focused on like making pop music and going in that lane. And yeah, bro. Because I'm trying to. I've been learning more. I've been working with more pop producers. I've been working with more pop artists. I've been trying to study pop music more, listen to it more, because I grew up on hip hop. Like I don't have to study it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Yeah.
already ingrained in me. But I always had this preconceived connotation about pop music that it was like I just thought that shit was lame. You know what I'm saying? Until I really got into it, and I was like, no, this is hard. And like I've been making more pop music and more just harder shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's what's next is just more like the alternative pop shit. So yeah.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you for taking the time.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for reaching out for real, bro.